Hey there, fellow adventurers. I'm your riding Paul Esteban, and on this video, you're gonna see what are the steps that took me to enjoy my life a little bit more. Let's get into it. So the first step is gonna be to either get yourself an adventure bike or a dirt bike or anything in between, like a dual sports bike. I'm recommending either of these bikes because this is the kind that's gonna allow you to go off-road, to explore new places, to either do single tracks, gravel roads, enduro trails, whatever you choose. So let's say you already made up your mind and you already want to buy a dirt bike or an adventure bike or both, like I did, or a dual sports bike. Just don't think about it too much, because when I was getting into this sport, I got some friends tell me that, hey, you should get this bike because you're gonna be doing this, or you should look into this other one because it's better for off-road or whatever. And at the end, I ended up getting both of them because I enjoy doing every kind of trail that I can find. And make no mistake here. So the same kind of trails that I'm riding on this bike, I'm already doing them on this bike. It's probably gonna, well, it takes me a lot more time and more effort to do it on this bike, but it's as fun as to do them on this bike. So get yourself whatever you want and just ride it.
So the second step is to actually learn how to ride a motorcycle. And on this one, just take it easy. Don't be so harsh on yourself. As you can see here, I'm riding calmly, I'm enjoying the ride, I'm enjoying the view, I'm not trying to beat any record, I'm just trying to learn from the mistakes that I make and trying to figure out what the best posture is on my own. And this is really important because you're gonna be doing a lot of mistakes, inevitably. You're gonna be stalling your bike, you're gonna be dropping it, quite a few times, quite a lot actually. And it's part of the ride, it's part of the process. Don't get discouraged if it happens to you. Just keep on riding, keep on enjoying, and don't get yourself caught on these little things that may ruin a few rides, but it's part of the process.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
A few moments later.
Here I will also recommend you to learn how to crash, how to fall, because the harder you fight against it once it's already happening, the more likely you'll end up having an injury. What I'm saying is that you need to learn how to roll with your crashes, with your falls.
I'm leaving my bike behind. I couldn't make it. So I'm gonna have to walk the rest of this climb.
And the step number 3 is to get yourself a riding buddy, someone to join you on these adventures.
Look at this dude. No, 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 no.
There are many reasons why I'm recommending you to do this with a friend. The first one is it's because you can learn from each other's mistakes. That's obvious. And the second one is that it is a lot more fun to do it with a friend. For example, here on this thing, my friend is crashing while I'm stalling my bike. You can also help each other out when you are on difficult situations like on this one. And you could also work on your bikes together, which is like half of the fun of doing this. Another good thing that you could do is to ride with someone that is much more experienced than you are, that it's a lot faster than you are. And this is not so that you can make a competition out of it, but it's so that you could learn from him. You can follow his lines, you can see what he's doing on the bike, what posture he's using to go through a curve or through an obstacle, so that you can test what he's doing and try it for yourself to see if it works for you. You could tweak it a little bit around and see what's working, what's not. And if he's getting away, don't try to catch up as soon as you can, but try to push yourself a little bit. Try to get out of your comfort zone and try to improve on each curve that you're taking or each obstacle that you're taking. And the fourth step, and for me it's the most important one, is that you shouldn't wait for motivation. Action creates motivation. So if you ever feel like you're not sure about riding or not, even though you have the time to do it, you should actually just do it. By the time you're riding on the trail, you'll be so satisfied and pleased with the decision you made about go out and ride that you'll be already motivated to keep on doing it. The next step is to actually have fun. That's the whole point of this thing. That's why you bought the motorcycle in the first place. And it's not about just riding at full speed all the time. It's just the feel of adrenaline at whatever speed you're riding, and you'll enjoy it every second of it. I can assure you that you'll never get tired of it. If you're ever riding on different trails and exploring new places, and I can assure you that you're never gonna get tired of it. And it's not like you always have to go at full speed to actually have fun, to enjoy the ride. You could also ride calmly to explore a new trail, to see where it takes you. I don't know, you can go out on a rainy day or a misty day and explore a new trail, which is fun also, it's different. You could see the mountains in the distance and say to yourself, oh man, I want to get there. And just ride it. Just ride your motorcycle, explore the trails that you have around you where you live, and see where they take you. You may be surprised by what you can find. For example, here I'm just astonished when I got to this point and say, oh man, I can't believe I got here. I made it. This is where I would also recommend you to take a second and enjoy your surroundings. Just stop and see what's around you and enjoy what you just achieved, the destination that you just reached. And ask yourself, well, what's beyond? What's behind those mountains? Since I already got here, and off you go into a new adventure. Because I can assure you that you'll find new trails, new places to explore, and just ride it. That's all you need. Goals, a trail, and by the time you get there to those new places that you found, you'll get there and you'll see that there are more trails to explore, new places, new mountains, new adventures to go into. And it's not like you have to do it all on your own, because I can assure you also that you'll find people doing the same kind of trails that you're going to be riding. You'll find new friends to go on adventures with. For example, here I didn't know these guys, and I was just flying the drone, and they came up, and we just talked for a bit, and that's all you need. Trails and friends to join you on your adventures. And here, for example, I found some old friends that when I used to be a mountain biker, I found them while I was riding this trail. And you can see here that you'll find other people doing their own adventures, not precisely riding motorcycles, but you'll find them mountain biking, doing a little bit of trekking, and they are doing exactly the same thing as you are. They are going on their own adventures, they are trying to find new challenges, new places to explore, and that's it. That's all you need, that's all they need to make themselves happy, to enjoy life.
Don't get worried if they're gonna get scratched or you're gonna bend something or they're gonna lose their value in time. Just get whatever bike you want and have fun. That's the whole point.
Woo! Oh man, this is nice. Oh. Ah. Huevón.
Hermano, este es el deporte.
I'm your riding Paul Esteban, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.